baseball season. Just saying.
Gotta play nice, children. All right, should we get going?
Intense.
What's up?
Who, me or Scott?
I just couldn't hear what Scott said.
I said baseball season is intense.
Oh, yeah, I should do a pre-roll. See how we're doing.
Yeah, we just rolling for the fuck of it. There we
Well,
go.
no, I'm trying to.
Set your buttons up.
Yeah, my quick keys real quick.
So I definitely rolled a 17 on my screen. Like, it was straight up a 17, but on my little thing on the side, it said 7. Like, that was the most blatant 17 I've ever seen.
How confident are you that these are accurate, Scott, on the reference sheet?
Very accurate.
Okay.
I spent like 4 hours doing that. Looking up exactly what a Blood Rager is, what they do, what they add, everything.
I haven't even seen this reference sheet.
It's pretty thorough.
Is it? It'll be like, yeah, it's 52 to hit, and that'll be 106 damage.
No, it's not like that kind of Scott. It's, it was a legit good Scott. No bullshit kind of thing.
It's intense. I mean, I messed up a couple times and I was like, shit. Then I had to go back.
I think there's like 1 or 2 things that are not right still, but I think you hit like all the major stuff. I think the will save's wrong. No, it's right. There was one that I caught. But I was so thankful, dude. I was so thankful for it though. I'm like, oh my god, he did like so much work.
That's exactly how my reference sheet looks like. I got all my shit written out. Yours is a little more complicated because
it's really complicated because it's like
pre-rage.
Yeah, when you rage, it fucks so much shit up. So it's like
normal attack. You have a raging attack. You have normal furious focus. Then you have raging furious focus. And I was like, he may not want to use some rage rounds. And we may be facing, so I was like, I'm just going to do all 4 variations.
And I appreciate it because it was like, oh my god. Like, and when I found out my sheet was wrong, and I'm just like, I got so like irritated last round. I'm just like, God, I thought I did all my math right and all this shit. And I'm just like, nope, still wrong.
Yep.
That should save us a lot of time too. Now you don't have to do a bunch of math.
I know. I felt bad because it just.
Well, I have to do a ton of math every time, so don't feel bad. My entire. Ooh, yeah.
Oh no!
Get rid of it, baby.
I'm fucked. Damn it. Oh no!
I don't roll yellow anymore, but I figured, what the heck. All right, you guys want to get going with the loot? I think we left off with the loot and scooting here.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. So, I'm pretty sure the lizards don't have anything on them. Like I'd put money on that. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to find specifically his body. Oh, he's on a different page. No wonder I can't find him. Page 90. Here he is. Okay. That's all of his lore. Do they have his stuff on here?
Yeah, we didn't even really figure out who he was.
His name was yeah.
Cormag or
his name was Hurag.
Oh, Cormag was another guy.
Yeah, Cormag, you already fought him.
Gutter wrench.
Okay. Do. Where's his stuff? Give me a perception check while I look for this, because I need to do that anyways.
This is
Yeah.
yeah.
Who's hanging out with you?
My sister.
Oh, which one?
Mary.
Oh, tell her hey. Everyone roll their perception checks. What was the highest one?
I think only 2 of us did. And it's currently sitting at a 15.
Yeah, I think Jared's +0 on perception, right?
We need a perception here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's plenty good. All right, so it does not list any of his stuff. So all of his stuff must be giant size and useless, because I'm looking through, and he has no loot.
He had a handmade, like, great axe or something, right?
Yeah, he has a giant-sized custom battle axe, but it's not magical or anything. It's just a battle axe.
Right.
You guys want to detect magic in this room?
What are you looking for?
Just detect magic in this room.
Sure. I will cast Detect Magic.
Okay, where do you aim it? It's a cone.
I have no idea. Where do you want me to aim it?
Well, I'm not you. You tell me.
I'm not.
I mean, anywhere.
Anywhere?
I mean, you can spend enough time to just shoot it in a circle. It's a cantrip, right?
Yeah. I'll do that, yeah.
The only magic you detect is coming from the room you just left.
Okay. Do we want to explore the rest of the room?
Yeah.
Okay, quick thing. I'm gonna use my last healing potion.
Probably a good idea.
Which is a big one. It's a Cure Serious. As I am at 16 out of a lot. Wow, that's shitty.
That's pretty terrible.
All right, well, I get that back. And then,
Need any wand tapping?
yeah, that should be okay. What I'm thinking though is just going invis and then exploring. I mean, it's pretty much like later in the day, right, Josh? Like,
Yeah.
not that we can see outside.
Yeah,
but
yeah. If you were to look outside, it would probably be dusk. So, but I think this is the last room of the cave. So,
Well,
Yeah.
then we'll just explore this room then.
yeah, I'll just reveal the whole room because you guys can just take 20 and look around. I like the new dark mode of Roll20 here.
Yeah, me too.
I'll do the last hallway too because there's nothing in it. So that's the way out. All right. So you have this little body of water. Looks like water is dripping from the ceiling down off the stalactites and kind of dripping into this pool. And then in the back behind the first pillar that looks like a mitten, there's a bunch of, I believe they're like, yeah, there's stones with markings on them. So you guys can go check those out if you want to. It's up to you.
Yeah. I mean, can I detect? Can I do a perception check to find traps in here?
Sure.
If there's any traps? 19.
Yeah, because there's no impending danger and you spend a lot of time checking out this room, you actually determined that there was another trap right there. But you guys can now dodge it. And
Nice.
everything else in the room seems pretty safe. Except for you could, I guess, theoretically drown in a puddle of water, but...
But there's nothing else magical in this room.
No.
Can I do a survival check to see if anyone like buried something or
Yeah, sure.
threw something around or
Absolutely.
ooh, nope. Never mind.
What's your total? You might still get something.
11.
Oh, just kidding.
Nope.
It's not like his to hit.
Yeah.
Oh no. Nope.
It's not plus 19.
I mean, it's pretty busted.
All right, well, let's go over here and look at these rocks.
Yeah, give me a perception
Regular.
check. Specifically on those rocks. You might want to pump those numbers if you can.
I'm not going to waste inspiration to pump. Actually, I guess it resets, so at the end of the day.
Well, if there's a combat out here and you need it.
I'll be fine. 16?
Yeah, so you get some stuff with that. So you notice that some of these rocks have symbols on it. Do you speak Giant?
I do.
Okay, so written on it in Giant, as well as some crude numbers. They look like random numbers on it, like 10, 20, 40, 80, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 400, 450, and 500.
Are they in any type of order of importance, or are they just randomly numbered?
As of right now, when you're looking down at it, they seem to be in a non-pattern. They're just randomized.
Okay. And there's no magic on them?
Nope. I guess I can get some music playing in the background.
Could I do a knowledge check to like a knowledge engineering or something like that to figure out what these, or local to figure out the importance of this?
I will take either one of those. So if anybody has local or dungeoneering, both would apply in this situation.
Oh, that's...
I have local if you want me to come over and help.
Yeah. That's a 20. And I can do that for one of them and roll another one for the other one if that helps.
I'm of no assistance.
Do you want me to roll one for each of them?
Wow, you guys rolled terrible. Yeah, give me the other one. Just to give you guys a fighting chance.
Okay, that's a 29.
Oh yeah, that's plenty good. Okay. So
declare which one was which, or does it matter?
I don't care. That's not, if it was something of like super value, I would be more stringent upon it. But this is just for story stuff, so I'll let it slide. Okay. So you look around these rocks, and you're kind of looking around at the cave, and you think that these might be distance markers. But these giants, being dumb, didn't realize what they were and were just kind of chewing on them and stuff. You notice bite marks on them. So instead of marking the distance of how far in the cave you are, because if it's dark, giants don't have dark vision, so they don't know where they're going. So they use these distance markers to kind of map the way through the cave. But these giants were stupid and collected all of them because they thought they looked cool, and they were also using it for points tracking from throwing those bats against the wall.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
This is the creepy
so do we think, I mean, there's a path down here. Do we think I should just go invis and go look at it, or no? Do we just want to go as a group, or how do we want to do this?
You can do that if you want.
Do we think there's anything else in this room?
Probably not.
Okay.
There's some more stuff behind with those rocks.
Oh,
You just asked about the rocks. Do you want the extra stuff?
I do.
Okay. Well, you guys also find a large wooden mallet and a chisel with the handle carved to resemble a cave bear. These are considered masterwork artisan tools for craft sculptures or any craft skill that requires artisan's tools. So, there's that. I'll keep going.
Good.
You also find a 3-legged bronze tripod with spots of green patina, whose top consists of a bronze ring bisected by a warm bronze rod.
So a bronze tripod.
Yes. Everyone, give me a
So
knowledge.
it's like it's
Give me a knowledge
it's like
local.
so that's probably like a surveyor's kind of tripod, right?
Not good.
Possibly.
Oh, you got it.
26.
So as you guys are all studying, looking at these rocks and stuff, Kabor's off looking at all the dead bats on the wall. He's kind of distracted. But Cicatrix notices that this tripod and its 3 legs look like it could perfectly fit into those 3 grooves in the other room.
There you go. Let's go. Who is that, Josh? From League of Legends. Let's go.
Who is that? Justin still plays, so he would know. I don't know. I haven't played
Like
League
a
in
streamer or a person?
Yeah, it's the streamer.
I'm a cutie pie.
Yeah,
yeah, it's probably
I think-
Cutie
yeah.
Pie. I think he's my favorite.
He doesn't
So.
even play League anymore.
No.
Yeah, he plays Apex.
Dude was hilarious.
Yup.
But yes,
Do we wanna explore down first before we go put them?
Do we want to? Is there anything else, or is that it? Just those 2 things?
in the rocks, yes.
Okay. Want to go down now?
I showed you the whole map. It cuts off right there.
Oh,
That leads to outside.
Okay, yeah, let's go place it.
okay.
All right. You guys go in the other room and place the tripod down?
Yep.
So as you place the tripod down, you notice it's kind of at a funky angle. But the tripod is placed, and you see a bunch of lines painted on the tripod in the copper that kind of vanish in the middle. Like there's just like something missing in the middle.
We put the little magnet in there.
Okay, so you're going to take the magnet and put it in there?
Yeah.
The little
Stone.
necklace.
Yeah, so because this is metal, and it's made of copper, the magnet actually sticks into that empty spot, and it kind of rotates at an also a funky angle. And when you look at both the copper and the stone, it forms what looks like a compass.
Oh.
All right.
So, everyone give me a knowledge geography.
God, where's Auroch when you need him?
Oh God, that's terrible.
I do not have knowledge geography.
17. That's all I got. That's all I got.
All right, so you know, based off of how this tripod is set up, and the paintings on the wall, that the painting of Rosag. Now, I set up this cave to make it easy for me later, but this cave is actually facing a completely different direction. North is to the right, so we're actually going sideways here. But or maybe it's up. I don't remember how exactly it is. But either way, if you use this map, it's like if you guys went down to the right based on this orientation, that would lead you to where the lake was, which is where you found the Blessing of Rosag. So basing off this, you can kind of determine that there potentially might be some rare artifacts in each of the 3 directions noted where the other paintings are.
Oh.
So like if you
So it's
guys
kinda like a
go,
direction to like their temples. Or
yeah. So if
something?
you go northeast, the Ataromis, whatever the heck, will be there. If you guys go straight north, Yograthirs, and then if you guys go northwest, then Fundaras.
Well, wasn't Fandara the one who like wasn't originally part of it?
Right. That one was different than the actual
Mimric the
person.
Maker.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So I
exactly.
think if we were gonna go towards one, that would be the one to go towards.
Um.
Unless this thing's pointing towards something else.
Yeah. So using you guys' traversing so far, and that knowledge geography. You guys have knowledge local. You want to give me that too? I can give you a little bit extra, since this is technically about your area.
Nope.
16.
Okay, that's decent. I'll give you a little something. So if you guys remember when you guys first came into the cave or first came into the valley and it split 3 directions,
Yeah.
and you guys went south, straight down, and that kind of curved into an L shape. Then you guys started going east, and that's what led to where Rosag is. So if you guys would have gone to just straight right instead of south, so gone to the east, that would probably have led to either Fundara or Yograthirs. And assuming that this is set up properly, when you guys exit the cave, if you guys go northeast, so up and to the right, you potentially could find Ataromis, whatever the heck it is, if you want to go there. I'm not saying these are mandatory. It's just potentially you could potentially. If you found something rare at Rosag's, then there might be some other stuff at the other places that could be handy later.
All right. Well,
Do you guys now have a crude map of if you need these, like say you need a certain one, for something later? Now you know where to go.
Write it down on paper. Or
Yeah,
like,
you can like sketch it.
Can we sketch it? Like, would that give us like a?
You'd have a crude map of where to go, so you can like use the sun. So you guys be like, all right, we found something that requires something about Ataromi. We know to follow the valley to the northeast, and eventually we'll probably run into it.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to. I personally don't think that Grotog's the smart one, so he shouldn't do it. But like, I don't know if like since we have a high intelligence creature, maybe he should be doing it.
I'm a very high intelligence creature.
That's why I said maybe the high intelligence creature should be.
That's not a fucking charge. Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
All right. Oh, what's this?
It wasn't even set. All right, and then we're gonna go down. Should we rest in here? I mean,
Is it nighttime?
It is. It's dusk. Do you guys want to peek out first, or do you want to just rest and then go out?
I mean, you guys want to go like here, and then I'll just invis and go out there and look.
Sure.
Okay. Well, let's all come like here.
Yeah. Please line up how you would like to be.
And then I'll pop my greater invis extract.
Okay.
And is this the exit?
There's a little bit more, but yeah, that's there's no like rooms, so I just stopped it there because I ran out of space.
So if I go here, I'm going outside.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Okay, well then you guys might want to move there, and I peek outside the.
Yeah,
outside
so you go outside. I'll describe it before I switch maps in case you guys want to do something beforehand. But you go outside, and the sun is just setting off in the distance, but you notice all around you is like just wall of mountain. So you're in almost like a crag or a crater. And it's just woods right in front of you. But you do see through the woods, way off in the distance, you can see even through the trees what looks like 2 things of smoke and light, which you would assume is a fire. And you hear faint, like, you know, movement and talking off in the distance. But all in front of you, all you see is woods. Does everyone else want to go out there, or?
I mean, we should probably sleep first, right?
Yeah, it's up to you.
I mean,
We need to get just metagaming. We need to get Kabor's constitution fixed. So
okay, well, the only way we can do that is by resting, and I can brew some lesser restoration extracts.
yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to like be a total dickhead metagaming, but I think getting
That's not
everyone
even really
back-
metagaming.
Yeah, it's not even metagaming. You're just talking to the team like, hey, we gotta get this.
Yeah, this guy looks messed up.
Yeah, Grotog think Kabor need rest.
So the question is, do we want to rest inside or outside?
Grotog say inside.
Agreed.
All right. Well,
I think we Grotog say in room with compass. You stay.
I don't like that. I don't want to stay in that room. Got magic everywhere.
Grotog over here.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm okay with that. That way we can see both over here and over here.
And there's some water for you.
Yeah, I'm good on that. Sure, it's very healthy to drink.
You said it's very healthy to drink?
I was sarcastically.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I was.
This is Magic Land. It could be. I mean, it's going through the ceiling, so it's probably been earth filtered.
Well, then somebody do a perception check.
So it's the original Fiji water, Josh, is what you're trying to say?
Sure.
Look at it. Do a perception check, bro. Maybe Grotog's hungry after raging for so long.
If you want to detect if it's drinkable, that'd be a heal check or survival.
Oh, okay. Hang on. That was a perception check.
All right. You see water.
Thanks.
Yep.
That's a survival check.
Yeah, you figured that this is probably safe to drink.
Okay. Take a little handful.
And you're cursed.
Nope. Just it tastes kind of earthy, but other than that, it's fine.
Okay. So we got to do two things. We got to, once we rest.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry. I was so like just way before we went into like searching, like when all the battle was over, Grotog always, I think I'm like trying to work this into with my character. He wants to he would have genuflect, or he would have like wiped the blood off of his blade and then put his hands on top of the pommel with the tip in the ground, and he would have bowed his head, and he would say, for the Lord in Iron, like a tribute.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. I forgot to mention that. I was busy typing my hotkeys.
One of my 7 characters that I've designed, if I ever play, also does something similar to that.
Yeah, for the Lord in Iron. He thinks of it as like I'd say Grotog is very much he's a spiritual being, since he didn't have much else in his life, and so like being by himself and kind of alone in the world, he always had the Lord in Iron to kind of guide him. So he always tries to pay respects on the battlefield when he can.
That's pretty sweet.
All right, let's all get in positions for sleeping.
Scott, also don't forget that you have that cursed stone in you.
Yeah, Justin's gonna prep a spell to get rid of it.
It's inside you?
Well, it's on his person.
Oh, okay.
I can't get rid of it.
Yeah, every time you throw it, it appears back on you again. Like it magically just teleports back onto you.
God, that's annoying. That is so annoying.
How much negative con is Jared?
That's a good question. Kamor, what's your negative con? He has his sheet up, so. 4. Looks like
All
he'll
right,
get
so
he'll get 1 back immediately from sleeping, so he'll only be down 3.
So he just needs 1 potion, maybe, depending on if it's a 1 or not.
I can prep 2 just in case.
I mean, I can quick prep it. Like, I have to prep them for the day, but I can prep them at any point. So I can prep 2 and still have 3 remaining that I just take, like, I think it's
Right.
like a minute to prep or something.
Well, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So I can do 1 and then see if he needs another. Anyways, where are we sleeping? You sleeping there? And then, Kabor, where are you sleeping?
He's even right there between the water and the
The fire
pillar.
boy wants to sleep next to water. Interesting.
Yeah. Why not?
Considering the water plane, I mean, something could just pop out of there and kill him.
Well, you guys don't even check how deep it is or anything.
Why is everyone sleeping next to me?
They trust you.
Get away from me. No, he's on top of me. I had a nice
Grota cuddle.
Come here, puny human.
Go sleep in the water for all
I'm
I
trying to
care.
find where this rock is. Did you guys get that in the cave, right?
Do what in the
Yeah,
game?
it's a rock of heavy load or something like that.
You're a heavy load. It's a stone of
Got him.
weight.
Got him.
Stone of weight. I'll go ahead and look up what it takes to fix that.
We just determined that it was a remove curse spell that sick chicks would have to.
Yeah, I know that would work for sure. Yeah, that will work. Okay. Go ahead and heal, what is it, what do we do? It's health plus double your con. Or level plus double your con, or is it double level? Double level plus your con. That's what it is. So you guys would heal 16 plus your con mod. I have nice little nighttime music going on right now. Let's go ahead and see if I have any daytime. It's pretty cool. I think Darcy tried to jump up on the couch and missed.
Oh.
Hey, what are you doing? No, she's all hyper next to me. Okay. Dawn of a new day. Shall we?
Get rid of this rock for me. Cast your remove curse.
What level spell is that?
3rd level.
Ooh. Burn one of your beefy ones.
Yep.
You're good on con. You don't need any,
Yeah, no, I'm good on that.
because I can do more if you did.
Kabor, by the way, if you do get all of it back, you can just delete that -4 on your sheet, and your HP would go back up to its max level. Max, because as soon as you get your con mod back, you instantly get the health back as well. So, we'll see what Ka rolls. Are we waiting on?
Scott.
Are we waiting on anything in particular here, or?
For what?
Yeah, you can. Just go to the app. Yeah, I'm rolling it. Hold on.
No, just real quick. How'd you get 20 for my added health for raging on the quick sheet? I have 16.
Because you have a D10, so you get double that.
I thought it was per your con level.
Yeah, it's
No,
per.
it's your hit die. It doubles your hit die.
I thought it was double
Like,
your
you know,
level.
Whenever you get
I
a
thought
point in con, when you get a point in con, it's like you get another
You get another 2. You get another 2 HP.
Why'd we get 16 then, Josh? If it's double the hit die, I don't think it's double the hit die.
Hold on, I'll look this up. I looked this up before.
Because if it was 16, I thought he was thinking that you had a D8 because you'd add. You're not gonna. Your +2 on con isn't gonna add 2 extra health. So it add.
No,
it's 2 times your level because 2 points up you get.
Yeah, that's
per your
how we
level.
figured it out.
Yeah,
that's how we figured it out.
Oh,
2 times your level.
18.
It'd be 16 because you're level 8.
That's what I mean.
Yep, I'm right.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, every point of con mod. Yeah,
that's the one that threw me off. So
every point of con mod, you get 1 point per all your levels that you've gotten so far. So +2, you get 2 HP per all of your levels.
Yep.
Yeah, so +16.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Yep. No. That was the one that I was like, oh, I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
But
Raging's confusing.
Yeah, dude. I appreciate all the work Scott did. Dude, you should see this fucking reference sheet. It's immaculate. I'll share it with the group because I'm very impressed and proud of Scott on this.
All right, I'll check it out. I'm still waiting on this lesser restoration here.
Yeah.
So he's still -1.
After sleep, he was minus what? 4.
-4 gets 1 back, so that's -3, and then that's 2 there, so that's -1.
Do you think he's okay, or do you want me to do another one?
I mean, he'll get back at the end of the day, so that's fine.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a big deal if he's -1.
Okay. So, Gabor, put under your, where that -4 is, put a -1, and then your total HP is your max HP -6.
See, I think that's what got me when I was thinking about that con bonus, and I was like, oh, well, shit, when we take con damage, we take a hit die. So I think that's what fucked me
Yeah,
up.
it's very confusing. I think they fixed it in 2nd edition. Which after we finish this campaign, if we want to try out 2nd edition, we can do that. So.
All right. So he's -1. Justin, you're back to full. How's everybody health?
I'm only 6 away from full, so I'm good.
Okay.
I'm full.
Gabor's as
Jared?
full as he can get.
Okay. I'm gonna. use Cure Serious on myself.
Man, you were that bad?
Yeah. Okay, that's better. All right. You all ready to head out?
Would you guys like me
yeah.
to? Would you guys like me to switch?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. It says here in Rage, the increase to Constitution grants the Blood Rager 2 hit points per hit die. So at level 8, you get 2 HP per level. So that's 16, and that'll go up to 18 when you level up.
Yeah.
Yep, says that right in the Blood Rage thing. So
it's 16.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I thought, but like I was like, God, he got 20 from somewhere.
I mean,
I don't
that
know
makes
what-
sense. That's theoretically how it should work, but it doesn't.
Right, for sure.
So, I guess they wanted to make. I guess that could be too strong, so they wanted to have it as a controlled level, which is fair, I guess, for balance reasons. Because you guys are already pretty nutso. All right, let's go ahead and move maps. You guys excited?
I'm giddy.
I always get excited when we switch maps.
Me too.
Okay.
Do you like drawing the maps, Josh?
Hate it.
I was gonna say, I don't
It is,
feel like you like
it is
drawing them.
by far the most. I mean, it's sweet when they're done, but it is by far the most time-consuming part of being a GM. If I didn't have to draw maps, GMing would be amazing.
Well, I mean, that just means you have to do it in person.
Well, like you can get like some of these, like you can buy pre-drawn maps. You just
Are
import
you
them.
serious?
Yeah. So
Wow, that would be great for you.
yeah, But I mean, I like how they look when I'm like I have a style that I have now done, and I think it fits the story well. You guys are in the bottom left corner, by the way.
Yep, I saw those giant orange orbs though.
Yes,
and I got
those
nervous. I
are
got
the
nervous.
two light sources. I didn't know if it was gonna be day or night, so I just revealed them ahead of time. So, and I highlighted the smoke too because it made it look cool. Little fireballs.
Looks pretty sweet.
So while we're going out here, I'm gonna. Where are we?
Bottom left.
Jesus, this map is fucking huge.
This is tiny, man. This is tiny.
Okay, I'm gonna drink a potion of heightened awareness.
Okay, what's that do?
It lasts 10 minutes per level, so it lasts 80 minutes. You get a +2 bonus on perception checks and on all knowledge checks that you are trained in. If this spell is active when you make an initiative check, you can instantly dismiss this spell and gain a +4 bonus on that.
That's nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so it helps with us perceiving and learning, and then a boost to initiative.
All right, so if you guys look behind you, you can see it's just all
That's the
mountain.
mountain that we just walking under.
Yeah. So you guys took like a secret passage that led from one part of the valley into another part. And if
So
you,
we're going. Which direction are we going, Josh? To the yellow god or goddess that we were worshiping?
that's probably the next closest one. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and highlight and reveal. Since you guys can look up because it's light out, it's not gonna be hidden. So I'm gonna go ahead and reveal all of the mountainside, so you kind of know what you're dealing with here.
Ooh, geez. So we're in a valley, is what you're trying to say.
It is called Minder's Hall's Valley for a reason.
Hey, Josh.
Yes.
Has anyone told you you're a smartass?
Once or twice.
I don't think he's ever had that called to him. Ever.
A couple times. I thought it was ill-deserved though.
It might be.
It is.
I mean, it
what
might
is.
be. It
It
might
is what
be.
it is. All right, so you guys are literally at looks like a dead end of a crag. So it's widening as you go out though. All right. Make sure everyone can see
Okay,
that.
so just for my own sanity, Kabor is fully healed, correct?
He's
No.
he's -6
Minus
HP, -1 on his con mod, which is only 6 health, so he's pretty good. He's at
He's fine.
54.
Ka says 2 cure light, 2 cure moderate, 1 cure serious.
That's what you have carrying on you, or
Yeah,
okay?
I mean, I'm kind of asking the group, like, who wants one? Like, I feel like we should divvy these up.
Oh yeah, because you can give them to people, right? And then they last for like
Yeah.
24 hours or something like that.
Yep. So, people should have
Dog.
healing.
Rotog take cure light.
I mean, your front line, I would think you'd want bigger.
At
Big
least a
boys.
mod.
Yeah,
I
we
would
have
at least
like Kabor and I have one, so
Yeah, I would say
Can you say in Cause voice, please?
I think I think Elf Boy and Flame Boy take lights. I think that Rotog, big scary guy, take medium.
Rotog agrees.
Just for reference, though, like not in Cause voice, I do have one delay poison. So in case somebody gets poisoned.
Oh, that's smart. All right.
I have a cure medium.
Yep. Cure
You
mod.
have a cure mod, I have a cure mod, and another cure serious, and then both of them have cure lights. And that is 1d8 plus 8.
Yes, because they're his potions, so it's +8.
Yeah.
Yeah. The lights only go up to +5 though. They cap at +5. So
Oh, even okay. So 1d8 plus 5.
yes, the lights
And,
do.
and,
But
cure mod is 1d8 plus 8.
yeah, those cap at like 15
That
or
goes
something
up to 10.
crazy.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and then Sirius I don't think has a cap.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. So just the lights cap at +5. I don't think that 3 HP will make a difference, but you never know. I just wanted to let you guys know before life or death. That way you can't yell at me. So
I'm gonna yell at you no matter what.
yeah, I know. All right, so you guys got a forest in front of you, or what you think is a forest, but you can see light through it, so clearly the forest isn't that thick.
Grotog, do survival check.
Okay. You want to do perception checks as well while we're at it?
Yeah.
I'll perceive.
21 survival, Josh.
Okay. So while they're doing that, for the survival, you notice that there's no recent tracks coming into or out of this cave, but it looks like there is if you look straight ahead, it kind of looks like there's a path that's very lightly been walked through. It looks like the low brush has been like kind of pushed out of the way or cut down. Not enough to thin the forest out, but you can definitely see that somebody has come through here before. All right. What was the highest perception?
Did you say it was recent or not recent?
Yeah. I would say within a week.
Within a week, someone came through here and went into this part of the cave. Is
Correct.
what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
One plus people.
Okay.
Highest perception I think was a 15, or was that a 21? Was that 21 on the survival?
That was
think
the
it was
survival. If
Yeah,
Grotog wants to
perception
roll a
check.
perception check as well, since everyone else rolled garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, Cicatrix rolled okay. Oh, there we go.
22.
All right, Grotog knows what's up. So a couple things. You hear voices off in the distance. Lots of voices. Lots more than what Ka mentioned last night. Let me see if I can get some talking going here. But you hear voices, and you think that the forest isn't that thick. Like if you keep going, it kind of clears out. So that could be good or bad. All right, I don't like that song.
Dogs
I do
say
like a.
very quiet.
Can I do a knowledge geography check on just like this area to see if I know like anything about the layout of the land?
Sure.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, you don't really know much. This is kind of an unknown area.
All right. Well, I guess I'll stealth up here. And do we want to go down the middle or to the sides? What do we think?
Grotog see brush. Brush moved right here. Think go this way to the side.
Does everybody else agree with that?
That's fine with me.
Okay. Here.
Does Ka want Grotog to follow?
How's your stealth?
Not good at all.
Then stay.
I think you should go in that case.
Oh,
36 on stealth,
like a cat.
20 on perception.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and reveal some area. All right, so you're still kind of far into the forest, but you can now sense where the edge line is. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that. So that way if you want to move up to get a better view, you are free to do so.
Is this a ledge?
No, you're in forest, and then after that, it's cleared.
Gotcha.
You don't know that it's by natural or unnatural means, but the forest stops there.
Okay, I'm gonna. Man. I'm gonna put a invisibility extract in my left, right, whatever my offhand is. I don't know if I'm left-handed or right-handed, so I'm gonna put that in the other hand. And I where do you want me to go to be able to look over? Do you want me to go to the edge and get to the clearing, or can I just move up a little bit, or?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, how far can I do a perception check from here into
Oh,
there?
okay.
Or do
You have
want
to
me
get
move
you have to
up?
get within 5-10 feet of the edge. Sorry, I thought you were asking the
Then I'll
group.
just go there. No. You want is my stealth carried over? Do you want me to reroll?
No, that's fine. You can keep it.
Awesome. That's a 12.
I'll give you a little bit. You just kind of sense that there's a clearing here, but that's about as far as you can see. I guess I can give you this too. It's gonna be kind of hard to avoid. You see what looks like the edge of a tent.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to the group. And, I see the clearing. I also see something that looks big. Like people staying.
Big Grotog ask if big people stay in or little people stay in.
Well, everything's big to me.
Bigger than Grotog or littler than Grotog?
Probably bigger.
You said it was
So
like a giant tent, Josh?
Just a
It's just
giant looking tent.
yeah, it just looks big.
A big tent.
Mm-hmm.
Like circus tent size, or like just something that fit a couple people in?
I don't know, dude. We only see that.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, I got Invis. I could totally pop that and go check it out. Or I can just stealth up there. I mean, it really just depends on what you guys are thinking.
I mean, it's not like we can all just walk right out there, right? I feel like we do need more information. I mean, can we walk along here? If
Yeah, you
or
guys
you can just stealth through if you want. It doesn't really matter.
You're saying just stealth through, just don't use Invis and just stealth up there?
I mean, you can invis if you want. Just straight out. How long does it last?
Let me check. I don't know. It lasts. It lasts 9 or 8 rounds. So
That is 1 minute and 20 seconds. So that's like enough time to get up there, look, and get back.
Yeah, not a lot of the time.
Yeah, not that much time. But I mean, maybe if I use it to invis up there and then can stealth around while I'm already up there, because my biggest fear is not when I'm close being seen. My biggest fear is like something in this giant area is like got their eyes over here.
I mean,
What
yeah,
if
if you
I'm
think you can survive running around out there visible with probably no support.
And it's also, remember, it's light out, so
I guess I could always.
it's the morning. You guys didn't come out
what
here
if-
at night.
What if we all like stand like right here?
Just hold down. Click.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I had to switch my toggle.
Oh.
If we had a, stand around right here, and watch you go. You know what I mean? So that at least we're on the edge of the forest, and we can at least see you, and know that you're in trouble, and see if you're in trouble or not, or you can alert us instead of it dampening through the forest. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, what also could be what happens is if I do get like let's say I roll a bad stealth roll, I can always just immediately pop my invis potion.
True. I mean, they would know your general area at that point, but
That's true, but I mean, if they see something maybe for a split second and then I go invis,
They could track your footprints, though. I mean,
yeah, but giants are mostly dumb.
you're assuming they're giants and not high intelligent creatures.
I am assuming that.
Jared has invis as well, the spell.
Nice.
So he can go look for you too if you'd like.
I mean, he runs faster, but I mean,
He can literally go invis, sprint out, run around for a hot second like he's a streaker, and then run back in.
Jared, do you want to do that?
All right. Let's see what he says. If
I mean,
he could always be secondary support too if. Yeah, I'd rather.
I don't need you to. I think I should just stealth up here, non-invis, stealth up, look around, and then if I feel like if I roll a bad stealth roll, I'll just pop my invis.
Okay.
That's what I think. And then you guys should come to the edge. So, well, I'll just go to the edge where I am, and then I'll stealth out. How far do you want me to go? My movement speed, or?
yeah, we can go by rounds in case something sees you. Give me a stealth roll.
Going back up here?
No, that's fine. Like if you're gonna pop out, I'm gonna need a stealth roll.
Yeah. So let's see.
Is Gortok staying back there?
Oh, sorry, no.
I was just asking. You're good.
That's 30, right? Stealth. And then perception.
Damn, son.
31 on perception, only a 24 on stealth. That was an alright roll.
What was that? 24 on the. Which one was which?
24 on stealth, 31 on perception.
Okay. So, a couple things are gonna happen.
God.
Okay. God, there's so much going on. I was reading, make sure this is all right. All right. So I'm gonna reveal more of the map, but there's just gonna be some stuff that happens at the same time. Can you draw a line equal to your? Was it 60 feet? Is that how far you can see? And just kind of swing it around. Okay, good. Got it. Okay, so I'll give you a little bit more than that because it's daytime. So, you see more,
Yeah.
but you also see walking right towards you, what looks like 2 giants.
Advanced
Cave-
cave giants
cave giants.
again? Damn.
And they do see you. So I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
That's stupid.
Oh boy.
Fucking stupid.
Okay.
I'm definitely popping Invis.
Let's go ahead and roll for my initiatives here. Okay, they rolled the same number. That makes my life very easy. All right. What's it? Pretty much the only initiative I really care about is Ka, because you guys are all in the weeds there. So, because you and so Ka and the giants are gonna have their own round, a surprise round. Then everyone's gonna go in order. So, what is your initiative roll, Ka?
16.
Okay. You will go before them. So, do you want to pop your invis?
I'm popping Invis.
Okay, they're going to make a knowledge local check to see if they thought that they saw something or not. Okay. So one swears that it saw something and the other one does not. So as you're standing there, you can hear them bickering back and forth about whether something was there or not. They continue to walk forward, but they seem to not know where you are. So you can go ahead and move back if you'd like. I'm just gonna kind of casually walk these guys up here, and we can get out of combat here in a second, depending on how they roll. All right, so I gotta do one more roll here. Well, 2 rolls actually. Okay, I rolled a 6 and a 2. So the stupid one convinces the smart one that there was nothing here. And he's like, ugh, must have been the wind. And they keep on walking by.
Couple left.
All right, we're out of combat.
All right.
Intense.
Yeah, my music's really nice and like Lord of the Rings sounding right now. I need something a little bit more scary than that. All right, what do we got? I think I had something that was a little more aggressive. There we go. That's pretty aggressive. All right, continue.
I see 2 giants that beat Cobb that other time. You know?
Big Rotog see a big scary one. Big clubs. Big tusks.
Yeah, those.
Does Ka want to attack? Does Ka want Grotog to attack?
Dude, I don't think we need to attack. What's this? There's a little shit sticking out right there.
Probably the corner of another tent.
That's what I'm thinking. I think we should go down here.
I
Because
agree.
this seems to, like, kind of narrow out.
You guys want to move?
Yeah.
Okay, as you guys are moving down, I'll say you're stealthy enough because I don't want to waste time with that. But I need everyone to roll a perception check for me. As you guys kind of glance into your left as you're walking down.
27.
Okay, great.
13.
So I'm gonna give you this whole area for that. You notice that as you guys are kind of walking slowly, that 2 more of these things come back and are just kind of casually talking to each other and moving along like so.
So there's 4 total, or just 2?
Could be the same 2. You don't know.
Okay.
Could I hear if they were saying anything?
Sure. Give me a perception check. Another one.
24.
Yeah. You hear the conversation, and one's like, "I can't believe we lost in the fighting pits." The one's like, "Yes, but we survived. We got out." "Yes, but how are we going to get into the..." And then it cuts off right there. All right. Kabor says patrols.
Presumably.
Okay, sure. All right. How far do we thinking we should go? How big is?
I mean, just keep going. See if we can get a good border on this place.
Do we think we need to stealth? Or do you think we're in the trees enough where...
I think we have enough coverage personally, but I mean, you're asking the low intelligence guy, so.
Yeah, you're stupid.
Yeah, but so are they. So you guys think similarly.
Ouch.
Jeez. Shit got real.
Six Tricks doesn't BS. He's a straight shooter.
Jeez, shit got real.
22 perception.
Anyone else want to roll?
Still think Elf is small.
What?
Anyone else want to roll perception besides Ka?
At a 14.
Kabor, you gonna give it a whirl? There he is. All right. So you guys see the patrol again, and they are going this way.
Are they saying anything?
Yeah. All right. So give me a perception check again. You can see what they're talking about.
Damn it.
All you hear is, "God, the cooking last night was terrible. Yeah, it tasted like..." And then it cuts off.
Who else knows giant?
I do.
Roll perception. See if you can figure out if they're maybe the same.
Ka's voice, please.
I don't think Ka can tell me to roll a perception.
No, Ka can say like,
Hey, listen over there.
All right. So now
Scary.
we need Andrew to do Ka's voice from now on. That's a new rule.
I agree.
That's Grotog's new voice.
oh my god,
He's trying to act macho with his deep voice, but that's his real voice.
that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, so they're just generally talking about just things going on from the camp. So I'll go ahead. Do you guys want to sit here for a while and just watch the patrols and listen to them?
Sure.
All right. How long do you guys want to wait? 20 minutes, an hour?
20 minutes.
I'll say a half hour if they've come by a couple times, and then if we, if their patrols are like very spread out, then I'd say we wouldn't wait that long.
Kind of get a pace of how often they come by.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys wait a half an hour. I want to go ahead and... So I went ahead and ahead of time drew these out. This is the path of the patrol. So the farther you go, you'll be able to see what their path was. So I anticipated you guys sitting here and following them. So, and studying them. So that is their patrol path. So that's what I've been following this entire time. Let me go ahead and grab
So
them.
do we want to go like way up into the right, or we want to like maybe hop on in here?
It gets very thin as you get up to the right. I'll go ahead and show you. Like it gets like super thin.
Ooh. All right, what are we thinking? There's got to be more than just two.
I mean, yeah, I assume.
They walk by every
Probably-
20 minutes or so. So there is a gap period where 10 to 20 minutes. It's kind of inconsistent. But there is a gap period where you can, when they're gone, where you can theoretically advance. But it is daylight, so it's going to be easier for you to be seen.
I feel like one was going one direction, another pair was going another direction.
Well, when you guys sit there for 30 minutes, you kind of study them a bit, and it seems to be the same two idiots.
Yeah.
So either they're doing a giant U, or they're like, there's like a weird figure 8 going on, or something like that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna leave them here in the middle, but just so you guys know that it's their path. But you guys can say, oh, when they're up to the left or whatever, we blah 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 and all. That'll be fine. I just wanted to keep walking them back and forth because that's really aggravating on my end.
So we're just gonna go over here. So what we think?
I guess, yeah.
All right.
Not much else to do besides just
I
go.
mean, there's probably three. So there's this one, at least three, and this one, unless they're very big. Which who knows? Can't see much right there. All right, so we'll wait till they, get far enough over here, like maybe
Yep.
like to here.
Sure. You guys gonna bolt across? As you guys run across, I'll reveal more of the map, so you guys can like make split-second decisions as you're running.
I'll stealth up to, I don't know, here, maybe?
Sure. You just gonna go a little bit ahead of everyone else?
Yeah. 25 on stealth and 24 on perception.
So a few things are gonna happen.
You see 3 tents, and you hear sounds coming from all 3 of them. Or what you think is inside all 3 of them. It's quite loud, with people talking, moving around, and building and stuff, so... You assume
I'm
some of these are
curious, is it-
occupied, but, like, maybe not, It's like the door game.
Is it
Oh,
giants or is it in giant? Or
It is in
the-
Giant. Everything is spoken in Giant.
Okay.
So you can risk
Do I
going in
know-
one of them for more protection, or you guys can go between them and keep going up, but risk being seen from something else deeper into wherever you're going.
I mean, I feel like we should just fight what's in front of us.
You want to fight 3 tents full of creatures?
And who knows? They could yell and signal even more.
If you just kind of walk by.
You want to skip this whole area?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we really want to fight against 3 tents full of giants.
I mean, we don't know that there's 3 tents full of giants.
No, but there's probably at least 2.
How many giants are in each tent, too? You guys want to... It's like the cup game as well, the shell game.
Well, if they're talking, then more than one.
Okay, then you want to go right and get around this, or go back and try left and around it?
Well, I feel like both sides probably kind of taper off like the right does, but
Yeah, you notice that it looks like the forest was chopped down up to where you guys are standing, so they probably used the wood for whatever they're constructing. Although you don't see a whole lot of wood here, so they might be moving the wood someplace else. You're not sure. Or you just haven't seen where they're putting it yet. Because this map's very big.
Alright, well, I guess I'll just go back here and discuss this with them.
Yeah, you guys can remember. You can wait for more patrols to go back and forth and really get a lay of what's going on. There's no rush. Everyone, give me a knowledge local, if you have it.
I don't have knowledge. Can I still roll one?
No.
Oh. Oh.
15.
23, right?
27.
Okay. So with your knowledge here, you're kind of you're confused, confused why there are so many giants together in tents. And based on what you could hear and what you saw before, this could keep going for miles. You have no idea, which is very unlike giants unless this is a giant settlement. So you guys might have stumbled into a giant city. In which case, it would be very unwise to provoke any giants, because then the entire city will come after you.
Didn't think giants made cities.
Exactly. That's why he's confused.
Wasn't there someone that, like, gathered a bunch of local giant clans together?
The whole Storm Tyrant, Volstis, they were talking about a gathering of giants.
Perhaps this is that gathering.
Perhaps.
Because we're in Minderhall's Valley. Dude, I don't think there's a way that we can, like, sneakily kill all of them.
Oh, definitely not. I mean, unless you just want to, like, cause utter chaos and just start chucking fireballs everywhere.
This has gone from Pathfinder to, like, Hitman or Splinter Cell, where you just try to be stealthy.
Alright, what is the honest opinion? We go around this, or maybe it goes even farther?
I think we should go around.
You guys want to go around to the left or to the right? You tell me the direction, and I'll put you guys as far. I'll show you as far as the woods go in that direction.
Okay, so can we know what this big fire thing is right here?
Not unless you go. Not unless you go past these middle tents. You'd have to walk.
It looks like a volcano.
Instead of going left or right, you'd have to choose the middle and go down the middle, and just use the tents as cover.
It might be like a hearth.
Looks like a volcano.
There's not going to be two volcanoes that look identical next to each other.
You don't know that.
It's a hearth to melt metals.
Because, I mean, it could be where, like, people were forging stuff. You know what I mean? Wasn't this, like, Minderhall's Valley? Wasn't he the forge giant? Or...
Oh, you think they use, like, the natural resources?
He was...
For heat and stuff?
He was god of the forge or something like that.
Yeah, so, I mean, he could have been using, like, the volcanoes as a natural forge.
That makes sense. That'd be cool.
It's like Perforos from Magic.
Sure.
Can we tell if we're going on an incline?
You guys, it's flat here, but all the gray is like a steep grade up. It's like at the bottom of a basin.
Alright. Well, whatever you guys want to do is fine.
I can tell you right now, this is unlike anything you've experienced before. Normally, you guys can like you know, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, put things off into its own little corners, kill it, keep going. You know, this looks like that might not be an option. One false step and the entire city can come after you.
Should probably just go like left.
Or we could just go back where we came and keep going up and down the river.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't down the river? Oh, to one of the other like temples.
Tributaries, like going up and down the tributaries as opposed to going through.
Yeah, you guys can do a 4-day hike and go back up to where the triple split is.
I mean, aren't we looking for the mayor?
I
Yes.
mean, do you think the mayor is in here? Like, and do you want to
Yes.
fight 20 giants? Like, I'm
No.
just. So, I mean, I don't
20?
think we have. I mean, there's probably 20 giants here.
There's probably a lot.
There's probably 20 giants sitting around here.
Okay, I counted all of them. I'm not gonna say, but it's more than 2.
I mean, yeah, but if
I guess.
giants stole people, where else would the giants go besides the giant city?
I guess I don't disagree.
They may
but,
not.
like,
They
but,
might not
like,
have made it back yet.
right.
Well, remember,
I
you
mean,
guys were
what-
following the drag marks, so you were behind them.
Yeah, I don't know where those guys were going.
I don't think we have the firepower to take down one. So if this is a double valley, let's just call it a double valley just for shits and gigs. So if this is one volcano and that's another volcano, then we probably have one little city to deal with, and then like on the other side we have another like bigger like city to deal with like over here. So I mean, I guess my question is, do we want a chance going up and down the river to find more pieces to help us like barter with these giants potentially, or do we want to like try and fight them all right now, and, or sneak around and get risk getting caught? You know what I mean? Like,
You think that they'd be into bartering? for
if
the
you
mayor's
have
side?
all it, well, I'm just saying, if you have all 4 relics of those sacred people, then like maybe you have a shot at saying, hey, we have all your relics and we're about to destroy them all. They'd be like, oh, no, those are sacred, and like we might be able to, I don't know.
Who would you barter with?
What? I'm just saying, like the chieftain or something, like we could
Who's-
swindle them.
Who's the chieftain?
We don't know yet.
Okay.
So I'm just
Well, I'm assuming we would ask them.
I was just seeing how much you guys knew already, so don't mind me.
This is Giant Slayer. Like the whole thing is not to like be friends with them or try to barter with them.
No, but we have a goal that we needed to achieve, and killing them would be the worst way of going about that. But I don't think we have the time, if we want to save the mayor, to take upwards of months gathering the rest of the relics.
I mean, I'll just say this: Grotog's gonna be reserved about it because he's the new guy. So it's gonna be up to you 3 to make a decision, because he's not gonna be able to give much input because he doesn't know what. He really doesn't have an idea of what we're fighting or what we're going against.
Yeah, he
if that
doesn't.
makes
He doesn't know
sense.
the gel of the group either. You know. It's like,
Right,
Who's
so
gonna listen
he's
to the
just-
new guy?
Right. So it's gonna be between you 3.
Now, as you guys are sitting here talking, I'm gonna say that your characters are actually having this exact discussion, and time is passing throughout the day. So you sit here for a few hours, sitting and talking and discussing strategy and observing and things like that. So you're gaining information passively as you're sitting here and talking. I just want to let you guys know. But it's about noon now.
Okay. I mean, do you think we could barter with just the relics we have now?
No, we have 1. Is there 3 others?
I mean, do you think having one relic is not important? I think they would be quite ecstatic with getting one relic, if they even care about the gods still.
Justin is an anthropologist, so he obviously gets very excited with just one relic. So just keep that in mind.
Any relics, great.
Okay, nerd.
Wow.
I'm just saying. I get where he's coming from, but that
One
also
relic
is his...
great. Come on, what if we had 4? Just saying. And you
Yeah,
didn't
but
have to
do
go
we-
find them. But you didn't have to go find them. You didn't have to do anything, and you have 4 like laying at your feet. Like, are you
So
really
you
gonna
think-
fight about that?
they would not take one of their holy relics and instead keep what is to them probably a random human.
Who's to say they don't just take it from you and kill you?
Right.
That's what I'm
But
saying. Like, even if we barter with them, they're gonna see that there's 4 of us and 30 of them, and we're gonna get killed anyways. It's gonna be Karguk all over again.
So
I think we've learned our lesson on trusting people.
Sorry. Need more sense
The only
motives.
The only people who didn't like royally fuck us up were
the boat people.
Halrux and the boat people. Those are the only
for the
people who
chef.
haven't fucked us yet.
Yeah, the chef screwed you.
Yeah, well, he was only one.
He was also
He
magically
didn't do that
entranced.
much.
It's not his fault, sort of.
So either we leave
What about-
here without investigating.
The Orc Oracle also helped you out till she got beheaded. She wasn't bad.
The Oracle?
Yeah, the Orc. Yeah, the Oracle.
Yeah, but she wasn't the bad one.
Well, you say you're having problems trusting people. You trusted her.
I feel like we trust everybody.
And you trusted the paladin lady that you stopped from getting, assaulted in the cabin while you guys were sailing. Remember her? She gave you the map for the fort. She's a
Yeah.
paladin.
Galrian.
Yeah. Calrian Blix.
So our options are we either just leave and disregard this place or we sneak around.
Pretty much.
Or we go all the way back.
Back where?
4 days
Other
journey.
side. Yeah.
Oh, and just go through the rest of the temples.
Yeah. Because you guys reached the dead end of the river that you're following. The lake is the end.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's just if we want to try and figure out if the mayor's here or we just kind of want to.
yeah. So what I'm gathering here is, like, what is your higher priority? Getting the relics or saving this mayor?
We don't know what the relics do.
That's true. They could all be a MacGuffin.
Like I said,
Red herring.
we could do all of these, get all the relics, go to this little sacred temple thing, put all of them in, and then we gotta fucking face like some insane boss or something that we just spawned for them.
I mean, did the other relic we have interact at all with anything in
No.
the room we were in?
No.
no, it's a prayer. So like maybe
Then
we're
maybe
not
we
in the
don't
right
even-
place to read the prayer, right, Josh? I mean, it's a prayer.
It is.
Maybe
It,
it's just like-
it is a prayer written in super old giant that you guys can't really translate all the way. But you can tell it's a prayer, and it's on a giant slab of mithril. So that's no joke. Pure uncut mithril.
Uncut
Hmm.
gems.
Okay, I mean, what are we thinking? We got 3 options.
You guys want to vote?
We try to sneak past, we probably get attacked, and we probably die. We attack them, we kill most of them, and then we die, or we go all the way back around, and then probably die to something else.
Now, I will say this. If you guys do want to vote, you can either vote, like, taking turns, or if you want to vote, like, say your characters wrote on a piece of paper and voted anonymously, all 4 of you can message me your votes, and then I will read them out loud, like, that you guys...
Survivor style?
Exactly. So I'm just giving you guys that option. What are your 3 options?
To try to sneak around,
Or through.
to attack them head on, or go all the way back down another tributary.
Which method would you guys like to do for voting?
I mean, if we all can't decide right now, then we can do that secret vote.
I mean, I don't really care. I have no personal connection to the mayor or the townspeople.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm more so just curious what this place is. And maybe, you know, try and get information about what's going on here for the greater plot of killing giants.
All right, it's now about
Okay.
2 p.m.
So you think we should try to sneak in here and figure it out? Grotog, what do you think?
Dog don't know.
Grotog, if you're playing as your character, though, and you're deciding between killing something or going on a big, long trek to go elsewhere to find some stuff, which would you choose?
Rotog kill for Lord and Iron.
Okay, so he would choose to go in here and figure out what's going on. Kabor, what do you think?
What is it, dude? C U R I O U.
Curious?
All right. So he's curious about what's in here, but he would probably. Would you go attack route or stealth route? Stealth route. So he wants to explore, but stealthy. Remember, you guys can wait till nighttime and explore. You know, do some recon.
It's true.
Okay. I mean,
What's your vote, Ka?
Ka's a coward. He doesn't, like, he's more about, like, books and, like, trying to figure things out. Like, he can also, you know, in a pinch, he can do some damage. But he's more of, like...
He's a studier. Power of the pen, not
yeah,
power of the sword.
He's like, okay, well, you know, analytics here would tell us that there's too many of them to, you know, for us to take.
So by my calculations,
feel
we have a
like-
33.3, repeating of course, chance to make it through.
Okay, Leroy Jenkins.
I'm glad you got the reference.
Yeah.
So, Ka would be like, let's just leave.
Would he be curious about what information he can gain here, though? Because he does love info.
This is
but
an anomaly.
He's also very scared.
Okay, so, like, essentially, his choice would be, like, if he has to stay, he would try to be as safe and stealthy as he possibly could.
Yeah. Yeah, if he's not going to go against the group. But if he was, you know, like, he would run away from this. He'd be like, no, fuck this. But I say everybody's in agreement. I think we should just move up. Are these, can you enter these? Do they
Yes.
have doors, or are they just
So
like,
there are
propped up
flaps.
tents?
Yeah, they are like you know, pyramid tents, you know, and they enter. There's flaps on both sides. On the thinner side, like if there's a hot dog, be like the butt, like that.
Grotog have a question for Ka.
What it, big boy?
Grotog wants to know if Ka make poisons.
Ka does not make poison. Ka don't like poison.
Gabor doesn't like
Ah.
poison either.
Ka think we need to make them sleep or poison them in their food and drink. One go invisible, put poison in food, or sleepy potion in food.
It's interesting.
I don't make poison though.
Or like sleeping potions or anything like that. Like,
That would take a large amount because they're big.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something trying to think of something. You
No,
know,
yeah,
like,
I'm just saying.
like a surprise attack. Like if someone went invis and went into the flaps of the tent and then like magically had like a vial of poison or a vial of like sleeping drought or something like that and magically laced it in like their bushel of apples, whatever the hell they probably got in there, like maybe we would get an upper advantage and we could kill a couple of them and then we could turn the tables. But that's just what I would think.
I think what we should do is, like, no, not smoke.
Everyone roll a perception check for me. It's been about half a day as you guys have been sitting here talking.
I think what we should do is try to make some type of, like, rustle over here, like on the left near the cave entrance. Like, we set up in the bushes, like right here, just out of their view. And we make a noise over here. That way, when they go over there, we can then, like, lure them into the forest area and then kill them. And maybe it won't make as much noise since they're farther away and covered in bush, like covered in forest.
I mean, we could hear them talking from just walking out of the cave.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know
saying.
if anyone else is really paying attention, but
Wouldn't they notice the patrol's missing?
is anyone looking for the patrols?
Well, they change
If
out.
we do it at night, I mean, they're gonna be sleeping.
All right. Anyways,
Most of them, like,
for your perception check, this might help. You've noticed coming in and out of the tents throughout the day, you've seen at least 14 giants of different varieties.
fuck. That's a lot of giants.
At least.
A lot of giants.
I mean, even if we could take out these two,
That's just from down here, by the way.
all right. What do we think?
I mean, do you guys think we're gonna have to fight these giants at some point? Or do you think we can stealth in and out without getting seen?
It'll be, I mean, because this is like probably one part of this. Like, this is just one part of this area. There's probably at least 3 other sets.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of shit to sneak through. And not all of you have 16 plus, none of you have 16 plus to stealth.
I have 6.
I mean, it's up to you. If we want to go in here and probably die, that's fine with me. I'll do it.
I'm fine with that. I don't really know what else
For
to do.
glory. Do you guys want to wait till nighttime to make your move? Give you an edge?
Sure.
I mean, I don't want to metagame, but Josh has specifically said, like, multiple times, yeah, there's a ton of these. Yeah, you could go that other way. Yeah, blah, blah. Like,
I'm just giving you all your options. I am not trying to insinuate anything whatsoever.
God, he's Xerxes. He's a benevolent god.
no.
I am true neutral.
He would love to get these 14 giants in TPKS.
I mean, part of me would like that, yes. But part of me wants to see you guys succeed, too.
He's a benevolent god. He wants you to give you all the options and let you fuck yourself in the ass.
Exactly.
He doesn't want to fuck.
That
you
is
in the ass. He
much.
wants you to fuck
That is
yourself
much
in the ass.
much more my style. Is you screw yourself over and be like, oh, it's not me. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm
I
gonna give
warned
all
you.
the information. I'm gonna give you all the information. I want you to fuck yourself in the ass. That's how Josh rolls. So
That's how it be.
I mean, we just wasted a whole day trying to figure out what we wanted to do. But whatever.
Alright, well, I mean, you guys said you wanted to stealth in here and figure out, so let's do it.
All right, it's about 3:30. What time do you guys want to do this operation?
I mean, what, like 8?
All right, so a little bit after sunset.
Or do you just want the cover of night, or do you want everyone to like be asleep?
Well, hold on. Do we think maybe we should, like, I know we just rested, but maybe we should just rest for another 8 hours, you know, wake up at midnight and then just do this overnight. That way, I mean, because I used a level 4, a level 3, and a level 2, and Justin used a level 3.
You can only rest once every 24 hours
Oh, well,
per the
that's
game rules.
I mean, what do you need to get your spells back?
8 hours of rest.
Yeah, but it has to be. You can only do that once every 24 hours.
Oh, you can't just like
You can't
just
just.
get an hour break and
No.
get your spells back.
Nope.
Alright, well, I mean, we'll wait till they're away from us, and then I'll sneak in there, unless we're all doing
Right
it
now
the
at
same time.
3:30 or at 8.
At like 8 or 9 or whatever, yeah.
Sure. All right, so I'll give you guys some information throughout the day as you guys sit here and study them. So I'm just going to say for the rest of the day, you're just studying. Okay, I'm going to say you guys move up and down the forest as much as you can, so I'm going to reveal all that. You guys do everything in your power to get as much information as possible. So that's as far as you guys can go in either way. All right, so you also notice the patrol people, the actual people swap out every 4 hours. So the two people, they swap out every 4 hours. And when they're swapping out is actually the most dangerous time, because then there's 4 people out instead of 2, because they like have to figure out where they are and tell them, hey, you can go back. So, but it also means they're distracted for a second.
We need to we need to kill the patrol. If we're going to do anything at night, we need to kill the patrol right when they switch out. Like, after they switch out and people separate, then we should kill those two, because that means we have then 4 hours to be able to do things without the other, you know, people being like, oh, where the fuck are they?
Well, I'll just say this. Is there a spell that anyone knows that can mute people by chance? So, like...
A silence spell? No.
Yeah. Is there anything like that?
Yeah.
But I don't have it.
I have it, but it's a fortitude save, so it probably wouldn't work.
Oh, no.
I mean, their fort saves are massive.
This city is giant. Yeah. I mean...
Well, it is a giant city, so...
Yeah. I mean, I would... I mean, I'm gonna resist from talking, because Grotog shouldn't influence the group.
Why would he not
If it's
influence the
about
group?
battle strategy, yes, but if it's about the general idea of what the group should do, no. But you have battle training. I mean, you're
Correct. So I'm
You're
just
a
saying,
killer.
like I'm thinking not battle strategy right now. I'm thinking like what's best for the group, and so I'm just gonna stay quiet. So.
all right. Well, there's an entrance here. So what I think we should do is probably, so we'll wait till they change out guards at night. and then do we want to kill them then?
Before we kill anyone, is there any way we can just like peek into the tents and see if there's any like?
You can use another invisibility spell to kind of either go further in or peek into the tents.
Can I ask a general question, Josh?
Yeah.
So, as we're collecting information throughout the day, do we know how long it's taking them to complete a lap around the city or around the encampment? Like, are we?
So these
working
people
in-
only go where the pink lines are, so they only do a little horseshoe.
I thought he said 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Didn't
it's
she say 20?
it's about every 20 minutes.
But as the day goes on, does it get longer because they get tired, or is it
Nope.
20 minutes?
They seem
consistent throughout?
well. Yeah, they seem well trained in terms of endurance.
Okay.
Although based on what you listen to, it sounds like they're not very intelligent. At least these guys aren't. But they do seem like they were trained for battle.
Correct. So, but I guess my question is, if they cross this threshold right here, so they walk from here, and they walk from here, and they're going this way over here.
Yeah.
We know that they have we have 15 minutes before they come back around and can see us, essentially.
Exactly.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay.
as soon, essentially, when they cross this point, they will not be back at this point again for another 10 minutes, because that's exactly halfway. And then it takes 10 minutes to go here and back, because it takes 20 minutes to do the whole thing.
And I guess I'm just also speaking out loud that Scott's little invis potion lasts 10 minutes, correct? Give or take.
Lasts a minute and 20 seconds.
A minute and 20 seconds. So like, I don't even know if that's worth it. Like, you might as well just stealth into this tent. Like, as soon as they have their backs turned to you right here, you should just go and stealth into this tent, take a peek, and come back.
Well, then
Like,
why not
sneak
just
and
have
peek.
Kabor just uses invisibility for 8 minutes, and then
Okay,
you can just
well,
run
then-
through all the tents and peek.
Is this
and see if
invis
there's any
8 minutes
prisoners.
long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is yours only 80 seconds?
It says greater invisibility. Casting this, what level effect is you or
Oh,
creature touch?
you have greater
Invisibility is
invisibility.
way shorter than regular invisibility.
Yeah, that's because you can attack with it and not break
Yeah.
it.
So, and I don't have regular invisibility. So,
Kabor can either cast it on himself or he can touch one of you guys and give you invisibility. Although he is the fastest.
Yeah, so he can just run around, take a peek into each tent, see if there's a prisoner tent. If there is, he can either run back or, get him and bring him.
All right, Kabor. If you agree to this, I'm going to have you roll a D100, and I'm going to determine what information you get on your run based off that D100 roll. The higher, the better.
Because, it's nighttime. There's no way they're going to hear his little pitter-patters or see his footprints or anything like that.
Well, because he's so light too,
Yeah.
He's a slender frame, so he's not like he's making big impressions in the ground.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
if
Kabor didn't
anything,
tell you
they-
that he's 420 pounds?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. He's
Good
got
talk.
fat
Good
rolls
talk.
on his fat rolls.
Good talk.
We've been imagining wrong the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys were thinking about. He looks like Jabba the Hutt, but shoots fire.
Really? I always imagined like a kind of like a jester, kind of like very slender, kind of like sneaky, like fast build, and like shoots fireballs at everyone.
Yeah, he kind of looks like what's his face from My Hero Academia, the one with the burn marks.
Oh, nice.
Imagine him just being a regular dude.
all right, roll that D100.
All right,
I
Jared.
imagine him being.
Kabor,
Colonel
do you agree to
Mustang.
this?
Is he doing it?
He's typing, so.
Oh, jeez.
He's gonna risk it for the biscuit, guys.
I'm gonna walk over there for a second.
This is definitely the better option between running in to a giant city full of giants, or just invisibility, and then just scouting.
I'm not pressing enter. That's on you. All right, I typed in the command. He has to just press enter.
Okay.
Oh no!
Okay.
That's pretty terrible.
All right. So I was doing it by 25s, so you're in the tier 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and reveal some stuff.
Damn, that's. Oh god.
There is another patrol in the middle over here.
They're
They look like shaman. Etten.
Yeah, they're based on your knowledge of fighting these before. They are indeed Ettins, and they're doing their own path. But Kabor couldn't really figure out what path they're doing.
Yeah, I don't want to keep going.
And I will also reveal a couple of the tents. So.
Was he able to peek inside any of them, or
Yep,
is he just
that's what I'm
running
showing right
around
now.
in a circle? Okay, cool.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Bad.
That is the information you get.
That's pretty much what I imagined before.
Now he can do another run, burn another use, and try again.
That's up to him.
That is up to him.
He says
I mean,
no.
It's only 8 minutes.
Kabor's heart was pounding. He was so nervous from all those giants that he was walking by. One thing could have gone wrong. And if something actually, like, they heard him, or one of them could see invisibility, something like that. Well, if there's a shaman here, you don't know.
Etten or shaman.
Don't you have to like have a spell active to see invisible people?
Some creatures have it, just as part of,
Passively.
yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, creatures don't follow normal class rules. They break the rules on purpose to make them more interesting as characters for you guys. So they don't follow normal rules.
All right, so we're just gonna leave then.
I mean, shit, I would. Like, I'm not trying to sway anyone's decision, but like a long time ago, I would have just said, let's go back and up and down the tributaries just to kind of see if we can get any more townsfolk.
Kabor, I also roll a perception check for me based off your run. Because I feel bad you rolled so low. I want to see if I can give you a little bit extra. A little oomph. Okay.
Let's
Yep.
him do perception checks.
Yeah.
I mean, what we could do, like what Glass Cannon did, we could just have Jared cast or give Cicatrix invisibility, and you could just fly.
That's true.
You could do a whole aerial view. Problem is, do drakes and the such, can they see invisibility?
Probably not.
You can
Let's see
do
how-
No, they do.
you can
They
do a
probably
knowledge
do.
arcana to see if they do.
I will. I don't see how that could ever help them. Evolutionary.
No, they have like so much like mystical powers to them that
17 from. Oh.
33.
I think that's good enough.
So into
I think
that.
that's good.
All right. Wow, Kabor destroyed it. He's like, yeah, I know about dragons. I had a pet fire dragon where I came from. So river drakes have dragon traits. Dragons can see invisibility, although drakes cannot. They have an extremely strong scent, which allows them to get blind sense, so they can see. They can potentially notice where you are and attack spaces. They just have a mischance. So they theoretically couldn't see you, but I can smell you.
I don't see why that would be in here, anyways.
And now, what I was going to tell you guys before with Kabor's 9 on his perception check is that this place reeks. There's something wrong with this place. It smells awful.
It's probably the brimstone in that volcano.
Oh, it smells like poop.
I imagine the drakes probably would not enjoy that smell and would not come around here if their sense of smell is that good.
Correct. So that's two interesting pieces of information that seem useless by themselves, but together is quite interesting.
I mean, I'm willing to fly through, check the other ones.
Now, if you're going to fly, you wouldn't be able to go through all the tents, but I would let you fly over and get like an aerial view, and I'd reveal the map to you. Just not inside
Why
the
wouldn't
tents.
I be able to go inside the tents?
They would, well, you have 8 minutes. And what
I
you're
would
going to do...
rather just get a general view of what's up here.
Yeah, so it's either you get a good view of what's going on inside the tents, or you get a good view of the whole area, because it's really big.
I mean, what are we trying to do here?
That is a good question. What are you trying to do?
Because if we see how big this place is, then we're gonna know it's big, and then what does that give us?
I guess, like, could we give intel to other people and we can, like, I don't know if there's any, like, ballistics down the line where, like, hey, aim these catapults this way or aim these trebuchets this way, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's ever gonna pop up, but, like, I guess if we get the coordinates down, we have that intel we can pass on to individuals, but, I honestly don't know what else we could gain, like helpful that we could gain from here. Because if we're only hearing giants like gathering together, we're not hearing humans, and we're not seeing them. Like I don't know how we're gonna try and rescue them or get them out of here, kind of thing, if we can't even figure out where they're at. So.
All right. So you just want me to fly around, see if there's any like big machinery, if they're like doing something big, making moves.
Yeah,
I
what's the
would
point of this
do
town?
that.
Like, what are they doing here?
So just kind of
Yep.
screw the mayor.
Yeah, I mean, well, the mayor I don't think is here. I think the mayor is in another, down another
The
tributary
princess is in another
somewhere.
castle.
Right. I think this is like a different thing, completely.
Okay, yeah, I can just go scout the area then.
All right, so Kabor, are you going to cast invisibility upon Cicatrix? I want to hear it. Yeah, I'm making you work. You're going to participate, and you're going to like it. While he's doing that, roll a D100 for me, Cicatrix. Ooh, that's good.
On the nose.
Disappear cicatrix.
Ooh, that's cool. I like that. I didn't even know you had that prepped. All right, you ready?
Yep.
I'm going to zoom this out. All right. So I'm going to tell you a couple things about this map since there's some weird shapes and stuff going on here. All right. So because of that 70, Cicatrix was able to get a nice low flight undisturbed and get quite a bit of information. So you notice that the camp is segregated into sections. You notice that at the bottom are the cave giants closest to the cave. In the middle are the Ettins. There's not that many of them, though. And then at the top are hill giants. And there seems to be the most hill giants out of all the groups coming in and out. The two fires are giant bonfires. The one in the middle looks like they're burning trash, which is what these piles are here. It's just piles of trash. And there seems to be an Ettin that is walking from the center tent and dumping off trash to the sides. And they're also burning some here. You also notice a bunch of dead rats inside this ring. It's kind of gnarly. And then right here, this is actually in the ground. So like this is a step, and then this is even deeper. And it looks like a fighting pit, like a wrestling ring. And then these are like seats that everyone can like sit around. And in the evening, there's a lot of giants chilling here, watching giants wrestle each other. So, and then up here at the top, there is a guard post. This is a guard tower right here. And there seems to be 2 guards that are standing either in front of it, or maybe there's someone in there that are kind of keeping the lookout. That's why they have this fire here, so they can kind of see the only entrance to this camp. And about every couple hours in the evening, you see groups of, 1, 2, at max 3 giants of all different types entering into this place and going into this middle tent, and they look beat up. So they just happen to have one coming in. When you were flying around, you notice that he looked pretty beat up, and he ends up in this middle area. And all in all, if you had to guess, there's at least over 30 giants here. Roll one more. Roll a perception check for me too. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, one of the patrol giants says he like lost in the ring, so he's never gonna get like promoted to something. So it seems like that might be like a way to get higher up in the ranks, is like proving your strength.
Right.
And if they're getting injured coming from up north, maybe that's like either a battleground, like a war, or you said it was consistently they were like coming down?
Yeah, like every couple hours, there would be, based on your studies, you see like a new guy going into that middle tent, because if like you were here, you guys could like see over there. But yeah, so every couple hours there's like one guy, maybe 2, at most 3, that come in. They all look beat up, bloody, and they go into this middle tent.
Do they come out?
No. But this guy comes out with trash.
They're getting converted into trash.
Soylent Green is people. With your perception check, I'm going to say that you hear off in the distance to the north what sounds like a low, dull roar, like a city.
Interesting.
Yeah, but it's dark, so you can't see too far. You just hear...
So this is a suburb, kind of?
Yeah.
Well, that's not good. Unless it's a human city and they're like assaulting it, but
You do not see a single human here.
no, like they're the war.
Yeah,
against
yeah, I know.
humans
I know what you're
is
saying,
up
but I'm
there,
saying
yeah.
so here specifically, you don't see any humans on your flight.
Okay. Huh.
And you return safely. No Drake attacks.
Yeah.
I guess I can draw the patrol lines for you. Oops.
So now it seems that there's 2 options. We either dip or we do a little scoot up aside.
Just for funsies, I'll reveal all the giants here, except for the middle tent.
Oh.
I think there's 34. Did I count 34? Force like dip. It is theoretically feasible to do a little do-si-do. This guy goes here, and then he goes here, and then he goes here.
There's a much more than 34.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 26, 30, 32, 34. I count 35.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not much more than 34.
I
I mean, how many? So you just want to leave?
How many invisibilities do you guys have left between Kabor and Ka? Could you theoretically invis the whole team and sprint?
I mean, that's what I was thinking about.
Well, why? To get to the other side and then have to fight our way anyways? I mean,
Fight? Why would we have to fight?
this just leads to another part.
I mean, everywhere leads to another part where we fight.
But we heard another town, so we're just going to be running from a... We got to run through a big town to get to maybe a small town.
I think we were running from a small town to a big town.
That would probably be the wiser assumption based off how far that said town is and
The
you still being
noise.
able to hear it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said it was just...
Remember, you guys are in a valley too, so sound kind of echoes. So that does help you.
I mean, can we do any knowledge checks to see if we know of any like human settlements north?
Yeah. Give me knowledge geography.
Okay. Ooh.
16?
Humans do not settle in this area. The closest place you've ever heard of for humans being even here in the first place is Shinneman's Fortune.
Okay, so it's probably another giant city.
Probably.
That is a good guess.
Because there's no dwarves, right?
Not
Like,
not necessarily here. There could be. You haven't seen any yet, but there's also no historical records of a giant city being here either. So what is going on?
yeah, but I imagine, you know, this congregation of giants might have a bigger place rather than, you know, a different group with no precedent of setting up new towns being there.
All right, so I guess what we need to decide is, are we going to try to stealthily take them out, sneak past to another place, to then probably have to sneak past, or go all the way around?
I don't think there is an around.
Back down the other tributary.
Yeah, you guys can do a 4-day hike back to with the tributaries split.
I mean, do those go in this direction though? Don't those go the other directions?
Who knows?
You think they kind of loop back up this
Based
way?
off what you guys have seen. So let me bust out the old Panaruski here. Can you see if I draw? Oh, I can't draw over there. I can only draw on this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Delete that. Go away. Okay. So I'm just gonna do a little football sketch here. I'll do it down the bottom left because there's nothing down there by the cave entrance. So, if you guys started off like here, right? There was a split 3 different directions. You guys went like this, through this is where the lake is. Split off here, cave, and now you're here. And this is leading this way.
Oh, I thought it was leading this way.
Nope. This is like you guys only saw like this far, like if that. So like, this doesn't necessarily link up.
That was, this area right here was like low grass or something.
Yeah.
It was like high, or something you said, tall grass or something.
Yep.
And then we don't know about this way because I don't think we got much information based on
So
that.
we have no idea what's here in the middle. This could like zigzag up, or it could go here and connect, or it could come here and connect. You just know this path, this bottom one, the boot. Okay,
Yeah.
that's my football sketch. Oh, my boot stayed for some reason. I can't delete the boot. I'm not a boot that. Okay, there we go.
I just feel like we're underprepared, guys.
To fight this? Yes.
So I'm just saying, I think we have more options in this middle right here. Like, I feel like we can find stuff along the way. There was like a middle piece right here and a middle piece over here that we can find stuff or find like a army of people or something, or a cave full of dwarves, something to help us fight. Like, I feel like this is like the end point of the map as opposed to like the middle point. This is the middle point for us, but I think we're getting intel. And we can pass it along to like a strong ally.
So you think you found a shortcut to the end game?
Yes.
Okay.
I would assume not.
I disagree, and I have a feeling there's going to be something similar in each of the paths.
Yeah, 100%. But I bet you they all lead down to this area.
Yeah, so if we go this direction, it's going to lead to that city or whatever, and in each of those other tributaries is going to have a similar challenge as this. That leads to the city.
I don't think it's going to be this big though. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you go down the other tributaries, you'll have another challenge, yes, but I don't think it's going to be 40 giant. I don't think it's going to be 40 giants worth though.
35. Come on.
Why would you say that?
Because I feel like this is the central gathering place, and everything else is like people scouting to gather like those.
No, the city's the
village
central
people.
gathering place. This is a small.
No, well,
This isn't the city.
Cicatrix is right. The middle area that he was listening to is definitely way bigger than this part.
Okay, so we're in a suburb, and my guess is there would be something similar to this suburb type thing
on the other side, though, right?
for each of them.
But the bottom tributary didn't lead here, though. We had to find this passageway.
That's true.
So this is.
I guess that's
probably-
where I'm landing on it. Was like kind of where Scott is. Is like I feel like the tributary takes you to like a small congregation where you have a potential to get an item or potential to meet an ally, something. Whereas like this
Lose
is
a
like,
character.
You just lose whatever. Reset a character. TPK,
Get rid of the old crappy ones and get new buffed up ones.
Yeah, extra money.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it. Like, but I feel like fighting 40 giants or trying to sneak around
35.
40 giants.
35, guys. 35.
Hey,
I
we're
mean,
rounding up.
you have like a couple cropped out up there, Josh. I'm just saying.
It's
like,
just
up in
one.
this
That's just
neighborhood.
one dude.
I mean, that we know.
So there's 34 and a
That's
half.
one. That's one that we know. Of.
And the middle tent, he was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to reveal those giants."
That's because that's where they transmorgify them into garbage.
Or
Throw 'em
like
in
make
the
them
fire.
stronger, or make them stronger. Either one. But anyway, like.
Don't fall, honey.
I would have gone down the tributary a long time ago and trying to find more stuff to help us along the way. I feel like we were so unprepared to even like attempt to fight all these fucking giants. It's scary. Like,
This seems like, I don't care if you're level 8 or level 17. This seems suicide fighting it no matter what.
yeah,
Which is why going
not
another
even
direction is not going to buff you up to a challenge. I mean, this is obviously made to sneak out of.
Well,
Like,
and I don't think we can sneak out of it. I don't think we were built to sneak out of it or warp.
You got
or-
you got like a ton of invis. You could just walk.
Yeah. But we can go the other ways. I don't really care. I just want to go somewhere. Do something.
Yeah,
I
I
do
feel
too.
the same. Either we're gonna fucking provoke and attack all these people, or we're gonna go the other way. I'm down for either.
I mean, I think
I'll
you're
fucking
forgetting the
attack and die, I
most
don't
likely
care.
thing is where we turn invisible and just walk by.
So you want to go towards the big town?
I want you three
no.
to decide. I'm not gonna make a decision because like my character.
I'm gonna meta game here, and I'm gonna say, regardless of which tributary we go down, we're going to end up at that city.
Yeah,
I am 100% willing to just go a different direction, but
I'm just saying. I feel like there's
seem,
so much.
you guys
there's
seem to
so
think
much-
that we're gonna fight regardless of if we stealth down this way. I'm saying we could easily make it by.
If
I
you can
just
make it
think
by,
it's
you can make it
almost-
back.
Make it by, but then all we do is just go to the main city, and we're gonna have to then sneak by again if there's a ton of giants there.
What if that's what the book wants you to do?
Yeah. So you think? So
no.
going the other tributaries is going to set us up better for going to the main city.
I think that
So
it
you
might
you
give
want to
us a
try and like
chance to find
100% the
stuff.
tributaries. Okay.
I think it might give us a
That's true.
chance to beat them in some way or negotiate whatever it is that we need to do. Like I feel like if you go up and down the rivers, you at least have a shot of getting something
Just
or
better
meeting
prepare us.
someone or meeting someone to fight 35 and a half giants or 34 and a half giants.
If we
He
lose
is
this
fully revealed.
It is fully revealed now, so 35 giants. So
if we go the other ways, we're probably never going to see this place again. We're not going to fight these guys. What may happen is we might go to the city, and then these guys will like go up to the city.
Remember, if you also do that, that's days.
Yeah, I mean,
If there's people keep showing up every couple hours, what's going to happen after a couple days? Let alone a week. Because it's going to take you 4 days just to get back to where you were.
Okay, so
yeah,
you're saying
I mean, I don't know. Like like Grotog is so new to the group, he's not going to make a decision. But I'm just, I'm reluctant that I'm reluctant that someone's not going to see us. I do think we have a shot at like making it over here, but like if that's a giant city over here, like what are we gonna do to get around it or beat it, or what
And-
do we need?
You can turn around.
and going the other directions will provide us with better equipment to handle that situation. Is your line of thought?
Going back through the cave? I
Yeah.
think it at least gives us a choice. Like I
Okay.
guess like, that's what I'm trying to say is like you at least
Okay.
have a choice. Like hey, like we're going through the tributary, and you know like if we follow the tributary down into like
There's two
the main
tributaries.
city, well I think everything funnels into the big city or into this area. You know what I mean? So I think regardless if we go up and down the tributaries, we're gonna find this again,
Yeah.
and I think we at least have a shot at finding someone or a treasure or something that will help us fight all these giants. But I don't think I don't think I can hold off all these people, like frontlining all these people with Ka trying to frontline all these people, because he has not as much HP as me, and like I can only hold off the invasion so long. And I don't think you guys have enough fireballs to nuke everyone. So it would be a process of like going, fighting, and then running back to the cave, healing, and then running back and trying to fight again. You know what I mean? And I don't think we can sustainably keep doing that.
Well, that's if we fail the invisibility portion.
I mean, it's up to you. Do you want to risk the invisibility, or do you want to go up and down the tributary to try and find more relics? Like,
I mean, you
that's-
guys seem to really want to leave, so I'm perfectly okay.
Kabor, what's your opinion on this?
He said he wanted to dip a while ago.
You still want to dip after hearing all this? All right, Kabor's on Team Dip.
Okay, so we have 2 team dip, 1 team sneak past.
Because, I mean, my line of thought metagame narrative-wise is they're going to put a blockade like this each of the directions, because they didn't know earlier in the book which way we were going to go, so they would have to put a similar challenge in each direction. Unless they say, if they go this direction, regardless of which one it is, build this city.
They did not do that.
I think we can all
yeah.
agree that the city is the end game. That's the end game of this area. So,
But I guess my thing is, like, I think we need to find an army or a set of allies that help us. Like, you know, like I guess if I'm trying to like super meta game, this is based off of Lord of the Rings, and Lord of the Rings also had the army of the undead, and that's where we are kind of in the journey. Is we have to find the army of the undead to take out.
To be
Go
fair,
all
we're
the-
like halfway through, a little under halfway through to the 2 towers, and they didn't find the undead army until Return of the King. So
They're
Okay.
still looking through the caves for it in 2 towers. So they start the process in the 2 towers.
yeah, they find the Ents in the 2 towers, don't they?
Yes. So I think we have to
You
find
want to
an
go
ally.
look for some ends?
I think we have to
Okay.
find an ally. Is all I'm trying to say. I don't think we can
So-
take on all these fuckers by ourselves.
So I agree with that, but I think, I mean, I don't know how the next map's gonna go, but I think what we can do is just do what Citrix said, sneak past, and then we can just backtrack up the tributaries if they all lead here.
If you guys are comfortable with that, I will follow you guys.
Yeah, so you can go. Like, so you're saying like go up, do a little bit of reconnaissance. If it looks horrible, just come back this way since you know you can get through it. But if it looks doable, you can keep going. Is that what you're saying?
Or do you want to go up backwards through one of the tributaries?
That's what he's
That's what
saying.
I'm
He's
saying, we
saying
can go up.
cross this and go to the forest, and then go up the tributary the other way, and kind of backdoor whatever, you know.
Because we
Kind of
have to go
challenge we
do the
have.
Fandara thing, we have to do the Adaromi thing, and we have to do the Yograthyr.
Do we have to?
We don't have to, but I think they wouldn't have put it in here if it wasn't important.
Scott wants to get the 100% achievement, so Jared,
I do
Jared put a
like
bunch of
100%,
sleepies.
which is why I wanted to go to the other side of the lake.
There's nothing on the other side of the lake. It's just
Good.
That eases his mind.
yeah. The lake is like in a giant bowl, like it's the end. It's like surrounded by mountain.
Okay, so let's sneak past, use Invis, sneak past here, and then go up one of the other tributaries. That way we're not wasting 4 days to go back around.
Yeah, that was my biggest worry, because time seems to punish us multiple times.
Again, we wasted a whole day trying to decide what we wanted to do, and like the mayor could be dead by now. So
Yeah, but this is a
I mean-
huge decision, to be fair. Also,
That's wasting 4 days just to get to the start.
yeah. And I don't think. Well, actually, I can't say that. I don't want to tell you anything about the book, but I'm saying right now you've done nothing wrong.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because if we go back 4 days to the start, it's probably gonna be another 4 days. I'd rather spend 1 day making a decision.
Then 8 days, and then have to make that same decision potentially again.
Again, yeah.
All right. So you guys just want to stealth through?
that's if you trust the giant 6'11", 300-pounder with an invisibility cloak on him or whatever to walk through without his footprints getting seen.
I mean, it doesn't matter if our footprints are seen. It's the middle of the night. They're gonna notice in the morning, and be like, oh. And then we're gonna
okay. I'm gonna trust you guys on that one. Again, Grotog doesn't. He can't really have much weight in decision making because he's only been around for like 2 sessions.
Because we could easily, honestly, I think if we just regularly walked, they shouldn't notice us.
All right. Well, if you
'Cause
guys
you-
want to, you guys can just say we're going to do the invisibility thing. You don't have to roll for anything because they're not going to beat that. I could just say you get across.
Yeah, because would you get like a plus 40?
Yeah. Well, plus 20 when moving.
Yeah.
Plus
Yeah.
40 when standing still. And they're dumb. I've already established that they're pretty dumb.
Let's just skip past this then. We're gonna do the invis thing. Is everybody in agreement?
Yep.
More?
Dewar, is that
I think
okay
we
with
can make
you?
it 230 feet in 8 minutes.
Yeah. Plenty. All right. Well, I haven't finished drawing the next map, so I'm going to do a little story time instead. And then next time we can pick up. So, you guys, you see Kabor walk to each one of you. Instead of tapping you on the shoulder like a normal person would do, he flicks each of you in the ear, and you all turn invisible. And he rubs his tummy for himself, and that's how he turns invisible. And you guys walk across from forest, past the trash, which smells awful, to the other forest. You end up way up there, so I'm going to go ahead and... Well, that's my recording, not the actual... Here we go. I was dragging my recording. I was like, why isn't this working?
Quick thing.
Yeah.
Can we have if we're invis, can Cicatrix and Kabor on their walk by, can they detect magic? Can they do a detect magic?
Yeah. No
Like
magic.
shoot it over there.
Yeah. You can kind of be like farting it out as you're walking by. No magic that you
I
can
was
sense.
mainly worried about the
It only goes 60
about
feet
the
though.
middle fence.
Yeah, it only goes 60 feet, so you're not gonna be able to reach that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd have to.
Yeah. So you guys get across, and you get to the woods, and you guys travel through the woods just a little bit. It's very brief, and then you come to the edge of the woods, and you look out, and you see this giant, and I mean massive, open field with thousands of tents set up all over the place. And on the far wall to your left, you see this humongous cathedral with 3 towers emanating from the center of this castle cathedral, with this huge wall all around it, with the central tower going up 600 feet into the air. And you hear this dong, dong, dong. This massive bell is ringing from below this tower, and we'll see you all next time.